Hello everyone, and welcome to ASOS, one of the demos available for space games from the Steam Next Fest. And we've got Astronefs Equipement et Services in Orbit Spatial. English is selected. So we're meant to pronounce that incorrectly, clearly, because it's in English. Anyway, the description in Steam says that you are going to lead a space yard, juggle contracts, design, prototype, and build all types of ships from single-seat fighters to giant cruisers, create custom vessels to meet precise client specs, and then take the helm yourself to prove their worth. So that is what you're doing. It is a game made with the Godot engine. Whoa, that's a guy. Tom Hatt. I would not have guessed that that would be this person's name. There you are at last, kid. On time means on time. Internship at Grandpa's or not. I guess my grandfather owns the place. Pat Hat. I'm 17 minutes early. Is that me? Is that supposed to be me? 13 too few. Anyway, want me to show you the ropes, or will you be alright on your own? Fine. Start tutorial. Don't get cheeky. Okay. He doesn't have a hat, but, well, Hat's his name. I'd say he's all hat and no cattle, but he might be cattle. So, anyway. Let's start by adding the first component. It's the root of your entire design. All components must be connected to it either directly or through other components. So, build mode. As a result, if you delete it, all the other components will be deleted as well. Grab a cockpit from the catalog, click on the cockpit since it's the first component you're adding. It will automatically become the root of the design. It will be placed at the center. I think they're over-explaining things a little bit here, especially considering Kerbal never explained anything like this. Okay, so this we only have one choice for cockpit, and it is a passive power consumer, 300 kilograms. It's got a price. Going with a small ship, so let's go over the essential components. But first, let's take a look around the ship. Rotate the camera. Use the middle mouse button. Click unless you've changed this in your control options. Move your mouse while holding it down. By the way, if you press F1, I assume that's F1, the current key bindings will be displayed on screen. Whoa, there they are. Well, that's handy. Toggle symmetry, toggle snap. Reorient selected. Okay. Oh, okay. Middle mouse button. I'm rotating. Sometimes clearer to use orthographic view. We have orthographic view rather than the classic perspective view when placing components. You can enable it by clicking the button at the bottom of the screen or by using the appropriate keyboard shortcut. So that, well, it didn't really do it. Now add a battery. Many components consume energy while operating, including the cockpit, so you always need a power source, either a battery or a generator. Keep in mind that for the placement to be valid, you must attach it directly to a component already connected to your root component. Yes, you've said that already. If the placement is valid, your component will be highlighted in green. If it's red, it means it's blocked by another component. Well, there's a grid even. You can move a component that you've already placed by selecting it and switching to move mode. Alternatively, after selecting, you can press shift to reposition it more precisely. Okay, right click is like this, so we can take it off and put it on or whatever. And then shift would move it along it, I suppose. It's what allows you to orient yourself in a vacuum, the gyro, in addition to your thrusters. By the way, only the most powerful gyro on board will be used. So it's not the combination of all the gyros, it's just the most powerful one. Attach a gyro to your ship. Well, this is a very awkward ship right now. Some components need fuel to operate, such as thrusters or generators. It's a kind of component, like the battery by the way, that you don't want to leave too exposed on the outside. So add it before we move on to the thrusters. Okay. For adding the thrusters, switch to symmetry mode at the bottom of the screen. Thrusters are the kind of thing you'll want to place in a relatively balanced way, otherwise the ship will quickly start spinning on itself, especially until we add SAS, that comes later. Add a pair of thrusters. Oh, what happened? I thought I would highlight that. I can't click anything. Oh, it's got symmetry. It wanted me to do symmetry mode first. Okay, well first this is... Hold on, let me move this. Let me move this! Oh well. It wants what it wants. It doesn't like... Oh, that's green. Okay. Well, no, but it didn't attach. Okay. Rotate an element, then place it. Hold on. Add all the components. Now let's adjust the cockpit console. Start by selecting it. Now click on the SPIC configuration button. These are all the buttons, gauges, and other counters that will appear on the console. In this, yeah, they either need to explain why they've got SPIC or maybe change that. In this window, you'll be able to create a custom cockpit and explore all possible connections later on. For now, simply click on the default configuration generation button. Well, this is a nice feature though, isn't it? I didn't see what happened though. Alright, you now have a ship that works on paper. Let's see how it handles. Launch the free flight simulation. I don't know if it works on paper. Fine. In these simulations, you control your avatar by the movement keys. Oh, it's just confused. It's not ZQSD around here. Or something else depending on the keyboard. It seems like it's anything. It could be anything. Move over to your cockpit and press the interaction key to sit inside. F to interact. Well, at least that's mildly the same. Point at switches or buttons with your cursor and press the interaction key to interact with them. Once your ship is powered on, it's time to explore the vacuum of space. Press the keys assigned to the thruster groups attached to your ship. Who knows what keys those are? T is the design screen. H is some other way of exiting. Okay, so I guess I'm really leaning far back in the seat here. I can't zoom. I can't zoom. F. Okay, so that's off. That's on. I would expect space to push me up, but it's not. W, A, S, and D aren't working. I mean, I can sort of move around like this. Can shimmy my way outside, I'm sure. But, okay, Shift, Space, Control, W, A, S, and D are not doing anything. Z actually goes into exterior view, which is new. No, we have to plumb the depths of this thing. Q and E work. Q and E roll. So I can roll. I'm pretty sure the ship is started, otherwise I wouldn't be moving. So, free look. I mean, let me turn it off. Here, now it's off. So now, I have no fuel tank. Oh yeah, I took off the fuel tank. But it thought I was ready to go, so it's its fault, right? I could probably shimmy to the door, it'd be funny, but let's put on a fuel tank. Then save it with the big blue button. Okay, hold on a sec. We don't need to save it yet, we need to put fuel. There's a horrible design, but let's just work with it here. It's got an exclamation mark here. No SAS component found. Yeah, but they didn't want to tell me about that yet. Gyro, there's a reactor, there's structural blocks, and then a structural plate. Hopefully, eventually we get more parts in these. There's this category. Okay, let's fly it. Okay. So it starts on. We are full of fuel. It still doesn't want to go up. I can go forward. I can roll. I'm trying to figure out how to go up, but I guess maybe without RCS we can't, but I haven't been introduced to RCS. So if we're using a gyro to tilt, and then... Oh, that's our thrust. Such plumes! Random floating fuel tanks. Hey, there's a little challenge donut. Let's go through the challenge donut. Oh, we got little warp drive streaks. I don't have a speed thing here. I bet you it subtly slows you down. I feel like it does subtly slow you down. Oh, it's got magnetism. Alright, so back inside. That was all, I mean, we could have done that all inside. I've still got plenty of fuel. But my electric charge is sure running out fast. I've used about a quarter of the electric charge. Okay, how the heck did I get out of here again? I think I just did. I hesitate to think what my character looks like. And we don't actually see the character here, do we? Oh, no, it tries very hard to hide the fact that your character is non-existent in that seat. The contracts button is located up there. That's where most of the work is. Want to take a look at the manual? No, I'll check it later. Few training contracts. Let's see how you handle them. Okay, where was the contract thing? So this is a licenses shop. So we can buy other packs for new parts, including an autocannon and a particle beam, laser beam cannon, minigun, small thruster, long thruster. They don't have a solid, there's landing gear there, but they don't have like a RCS thing so that we can translate. There's no docking port or anything like that. So it doesn't have that kind of functionality. So maybe other games are safe. If it had that kind of stuff, if it had modability, it's in Godot though, so who knows? We'll be waiting for it. Okay, so that removes all elements. All elements not attached to the main ship. Contracts panel. Okay, training 1. Well, we better take it. So I guess I don't know what F means, but select contract. Most basic of basics, a small ship that works on paper. I could do without these guys being our avatars, but it just means as long as all the parts are there, it's fine. We're not going to expect this one to actually work properly. That said, don't hesitate to make one that does work. Mandatory components. Well, we seem to have everything. Okay. Next contract. Oh, wrong thing. Well, I guess they're going in backwards order, and F is the lowest level contracts, and maybe A is the highest level contracts. I don't know. We have details here. Ship must cost less than 2,000 credits. They have a budget for the ships too. Internal ship components are all protected by the hull. Hull coverage should be at least 90%. It doesn't explain the letter. The hull is what shields the interior elements of your ship, say a fuel tank, from the oh so dangerous exterior world. Go ahead and stick a hull on that ship of yours from before. Start by buying the licenses in the hull bundle in the shop. Is it a big deal if it's ugly? If it looks good, it'll only be for your own pride. By the way, the software will slice the hull elements depending on how it overlaps with the components. What I mean is, should you want to make a cube with a cockpit poking out, you don't have to put 5 plates around your components and leave the opening for the pilot's seat. You can just place a big hull box across it, it should work. Well, we'll have to see about that. Okay, so first we need to buy the hull pack, which is at a discount, which is good. That's all our money. But I want to rearrange this. I wonder if it matters if I put the thrusters up high. Will it be flipping around all over the place? I mean, that's a cool look, but of course it wouldn't be a very good thing to do. Hull box. Do I put 1 or 2? I don't even know. Okay. Oh, why did you leave the fuel tanks out? No. They are cute. It's all very cute. Is it supposed to leave the fuel tanks out? Okay, now it's all properly packaged like a crate. Run test. It doesn't seem like I can click that. Forward, 18.89 kilonewtons, if you're wondering how strong our engines were. Okay, but that's still not helping. Why is it an exclamation mark? Just the SAS. Think they might want one big box around everything? Surely not. Okay, fine. One big box around everything. Gotta give the customer what they want. Okay. It's like a ghost now. It's covering everything. I don't know, folks. I don't think so. But, hey, okay. No, I still can't run tests. We've definitely covered everything. Should you want to make a cube with a cockpit pointing out, you don't have to put 5 plates around. I think my previous arrangement was better. Can I undo? Oh, no, Control W. Let's see how much Control W we can get out of this. Okay, we can Control W all the way back to here. But there's some other reason why we can't do the test. I mean, the test should tell me what the percentage is. It should be able to run the test. Said add some hull to your design. I've added some hull. Hull visualization. Oh, well, we can do that. What is that? Building area bounds. Design's current dimensions. Huh. It reads that. Really has extra space back there. Too big, too heavy? It said that it should cost less than 2,000 credits. We do cost less than 2,000 credits. I don't know why there's a little bracketed 950, but maybe that's after we expend the fuel. We have everything that says here. Okay, I wanted to see what happens when we have the high thruster placement and whether the gyros actually deal with that. So let's fly it first. Maybe we need to fly it first, and then they'll let us. Okay, we do have drag. You can see the speed going down. So there is drag. There's enough inertia, but there's not infinite inertia. I mean, there's no perfect inertia. It does have a little indicator for your relative velocity vector there. So it does cheat, basically, is what I'm saying. Unless you figure there's a lot of particles out here. Do I need SAS? Probably not. Ooh, that magnetism. That magnetism is serious, man. Okay. We know that's not the problem. I can't run the test. Well, I'm at an impasse. It's a cute game, but it's got me stuck. Oh, but now it says 1.8. How about clipping? No, it probably won't let me. Ah. If you try and clip things, it automatically pops back out. Well, that keeps changing. Now it's 4.5 there. Now that's 1.6. So it's clearly not the requirements or anything. I think it is just the empty amount, but then why would the dimensions change? I don't understand. There's nothing that should cause the dimensions to change. But maybe then it's just without the hull. I guess it's with the hull and without the hull after all. Why is it having a problem? Why can I not run this test at all? Okay, we're good. Ow, I bumped into something. We got bumped into that asteroid. YOLO! I'm out here. My ship is disintegrated. Those are the pieces of the ship floating away. Oh, there's the asteroid that did it. I can apparently swim. This is a heck of an interstellar medium or whatever. I'm swimming through it. What did they call the space medium? What was it called again? Ether. We've got an ether. That's why there's drag. There's an ether. I cannot rotate myself. I mean, I can turn like this, but I can't roll. I'm wondering whether it's gonna magnetize me. Oh, it does. Oop. I look like this. We've got a spare thing right here. I could drive that. It's got thrusters all over the place. I don't know how that all works, but it's got them. Yeah, I can get in this ship. I'm wondering, can I go in through this door? Oh, yeah. It's a big loop. Stairs are no burden to me. unlike certain Kerbals. This would not meet safety standards here. This railing that just sticks out, that's not right. Oh, okay, maybe steps aren't exactly my thing. Okay, we actually have to turn the ship on in this case. Oh, I didn't try jumping. How do I turn? It's got a joystick. Oh, okay. There we go. I had free look on. Ow. I've stolen another ship. Okay, I better not wreck this one though. This is the backup ship. Oh, sort of line it sideways. Any help? Nope, I still can't run tests and I don't know why. So we're gonna leave it here for today. It's just a mystery. So with that, thanks for watching and I'll see you folks next time.